Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a little more about reverse engineering a OBJ file or an STL file, mesh files, and I'm going to do that with this A6 intruder that one of my subscribers sent to me and wanted to know how he could do some reverse engineering on it. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, I need to import it. Come up with file, open. And there it is. Like I said, it's an OBJ file. And Fusion will recognize OBJ files also. And here it is, the A6. And we can see here that it's a mesh file also, and it's all one. So let's see, for instance, so you want to model this wing from here, make formers from it. What we can do here, come over here to mesh. Now we have all our mesh tools up here that we can use. And simple, what I'm going to do, come up to create mesh section sketch, and now I'm going to select this as the body, turn my origin back on, and I'm going to select this as the plane here. So and I'm going to pull this out. Click here. Okay. And I'm going to do that again. And again. And I'm doing spacing throughout here on this wing. And I'm just going to do one more. Actually, just one more. This is the last one. I'll turn this body off. Now you can see we have the shapes for formers here. So come up sketches here and turn off these. So we just have this here. Now you can see this in here for the wing. So now what I want to do here is go back to the solids menu. And I want to do a offset plane. So I come up here to construction, offset plane. This is the plane I want to use. And I'm going to move this down to there. And click OK. This is the plane I want to create a sketch on. So I click that, come up here, create sketch, and click that. And the first thing I'm going to do is draw a line. Now there are many ways of doing this, but I'm just doing it this way. Then I'm going to do a fit point spline. And what I'm doing here is just tracing. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom. Fit point spline. And finish sketch. And we can turn this sketch off here, this back one. And we have our first rib for the wing. Now I'm going to turn this sketch off here. But first, before I do that, to make sure I draw the next correct one. Now I need to do an offset plane again. This is the plane I want to create a sketch on. Create sketch. Now I'm doing this pretty fast, but it's pretty simple. Fit point spline. Fit point spline for the bottom. There we have our second one. turn these off. Another construction plane, offset plane. This is a plane we want to create a sketch on. Fit point spline. In this video, I'm just going to show you the wing here. In my other video, I showed you the fuselage on the SR-71. And when you do the vertical stab, you'll just use the bottom plane. Or I might show you how to do that in this video too. The reason I came up with doing this is because I bought some files a couple of years ago, and I thought I could just put them in Fusion and convert the file into a usable file, but I couldn't. And so there it sat, that file, for a long time. Then I started playing with the mesh tools and came up with a simple way of just doing this reverse engineering. And as you can see, this is not very difficult to do. There are many ways of reverse engineering this stuff too, but to me, this is the easiest. Now, you don't have to put all these formers in here, but I'm just doing it to show you guys how to do this. And if you have any questions about this, just leave them down in the comments or contact me on my Facebook group. And if you're a member of my Patreon, you can just contact me there. See how many more we have? 2 more, okay. Okay, we just have one more here to go. Now, when you're doing these too, like for instance, let's say there's all these other parts that you have in here that'll show in your sketch, and only draw or sketch on the offset plane what you want to see or what you want on it. Like there's extra parts, erroneous things on here. If you don't want those, then don't sketch them. Okay, now we have all these in here. And here's the wing. So now what we can do, come up here to create. We'll use loft. And here's our wing. Now, that's how you reverse engineer something pretty simple as this wing. Now, since this is now a solid body, I'm going to go and change this to wing, left wing. Now, since this is a solid body, you can actually make molds off of this if you want to. You can actually turn this back into an STL. So this wing here, we can go ahead and let's say we come over here. Now I can save this as a mesh. But I'm not going to save it because there's no need to. But yeah, you can save this as a mesh. You can cut this up. And now you can go ahead and do whatever you want to it. So let's say you want to make a mold of it. What we want to do to make a mold of this. First, in my other videos, I show you how to make molds, but there's no sense in wasting your time showing you how to do that in this video. So that's how you do a wing, and you do the stabs the same way and the fuselage the same way. So if we wanted to do the fuselage, what you do then, same thing, come up here to create, go to the mesh settings, then create mesh section sketch. Now for the fuselage, since we want to go lengthwise here, we select, select this body, but we want to select this plane next to do that. So come over here and select this plane. Now we have this. So let's say we came up here and selected that right there. And we look at this from the front. Now what I was saying about when you draw this or sketch what you need, all this other stuff is not needed for if you're doing the fuselage, the center fuselage here. And you don't need these either. These are part of the wing. So what you're going to sketch is just this center right here. Around through here, because these are all the bombs and the doors and stuff like that. So you don't need all those, you just need this. So let's do one more section. So we take a look again. So create, this is the body. We turn this off. Now we have those two. And as you see, all this other stuff inside of here, you don't need. Let me turn this back one off. Okay, all the stuff in here, you don't need to draw. You're just going to draw or sketch, or yeah, trace this outside here, this line right here. And you're going to go down the whole fuselage like that. And now, let's say you want it to take this wing here. Let me turn the sketches off here. Let me just turn this one off. And the origin off. And you want to make this 3D printable wing here. And if you want to draw the internal sections, things like that. In my earlier video, I'll show you how to draw the wings, but the internal structure. But it's I'll just go run through it real quick here, really fast. So we have the wing itself. Create a sketch on this plane here, and what I do, draw a box around it. Then I just draw my lines that I need. But anyway, I'll show you how to do this in another video, but this is how you would do that. And then, like I said, since this being a solid wing, you can go ahead and cut it up now. So come up here to split body. This is the body to split. And you can use any of these lines here. And then the body, this. Then you see, click OK. Now you see, now this is split. And that's going to do it for this video. I just want to show you guys a little more on reverse engineering this stuff. And it's not hard to do, as you can see, but quite simple. But took me a little time to just figure it out by playing with the mesh tools and stuff. And once I got that, then it was just very simple to do. And you can do this to any STL file or OBJ file that in Fusion, and reverse engineer all this stuff. And because there's a lot of files, even free files out there, that you want to reverse engineer and make your own stuff from. So yeah, so If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and comment. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.